Today, we will be answering the question, is Leviathan from Ultrakill worse than Epstein? Let's get our information, ladies and gentlemen. We will answer this question in today's video. Let's get into it. So, what was Epstein convicted for? He was a sexual offender. Okay. Yeah, he's a sex offender. That's pretty bad, right? That's pretty bad, no? I mean, I'm gonna agree with them. That's pretty bad. Apparently he also, he raped underage girls. Okay. I see. Alright. This is pretty bad, not gonna lie. I'm not denying this. This is pretty bad. Alright? Apparently he also ate babies. So, One of his acquaintances was also the one and only Donald Trump, which, if you do not know, is the President of America. You know? Honestly, I think Obama was better, but I don't know why this motherfucker is still president. Which is like, why? Like, he's literally on the list. Why isn't he dead? Why is he still the president? Come on, guys, what is this? Alright, so I think we can agree that Epstein might be a bit worse than Leviathan from the one and only game, Ultrakill. Well, that's just not true. Today, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if the Leviathan from Ultrakill is worse than the one and only Jeffrey Epstein. Alright? Alright. So, we're here at the Wiki fandom. Let's see. The Leviathan is a supreme demon. Wow. Making its debut in the level 5-4. Now, I'm not gonna go into lore because I'm not bothered. I'm lazy as fuck right now. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna go into lore and that shit. I might do another video on that later, but I couldn't care less. Alright, fuck you. But one thing that I hate about the Leviathan is at its second phase, alright? It's a fucking bridge. And he starts to laser around you, so you have to jump over the ship. Here's the thing, though. Every time I try to chainsaw this motherfucker, I fall into the one and only water, which, big surprise, deals damage. And you can't even get out of it. You can't even grapple on his little bridge that he made in phase 2, because apparently that's just not part of his body anymore. Insane. Alright, so I fucking hate this guy. If you couldn't tell. Now, here's the thing. He lives in water, which in Ultrakill is objectively worse than Trump. Donald Trump. Which means that the Leviathan is Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump is the water. But see, the water is objectively worse than Jeffrey Epstein. So what am I gonna say here is that I'm sorry, but I think the water is obviously Donald Trump, alright? So I think the Leviathan is most definitely worse than Jeffrey Epstein. So, this is the conclusion. Jeffrey Epstein is a sex offender, a rapist, a child predator, but the Leviathan is annoying. And you can't chainsaw man him. So this conclusion, Leviathan is worse than Jeffrey Epstein.